All right, good morning. Today is Tuesday, March 22nd. It's sure good to see you. March 22nd, that means it is now 4 months from my birthday, so you need to watch out for that. Today's reading will be Judges chapters 13 through 15. And I know what you're thinking. Why in the world would I listen to anybody, teach about anything in the Bible who has Beavis and Butthead on his shirt? Fair point. Real quick story, because I'm not going to change my shirt, is that this was, I wore this to a workout with my coach once, and it was the hardest workout I've ever done in my life. Probably 3 years ago. He didn't say anything about it, didn't smirk, didn't smile. He just tried to kill me. I think it was because I have two joke shirts that I kind of aimed at him, and both times he just worked me like an disrespected mule. I don't know, but yeah, so there you go. All right, chapter 13, we have the seventh apostasy, and now we're starting to get into Samson. That's just good stuff right there. And so they were oppressed by the Philistines for 40 years, and now Samson comes on the scene, and we find here that he's going to be a Nazarite. An angel speaks to his parents. Remember, a Nazarite is not the same as a Nazarene, and so he's told that he can never cut his hair. I'm thinking that might be important later in his life. Chapter 14, he decides, hey, I want a wife of the Philistines. And these stories kind of subtly tie together. So as they're going down to go find this Philistine and marry her, he kills a lion, comes back on the way back and sees the dead lion with honey in its corpse. Now, a Nazarite was not to touch a dead body of any sort. So that's going to come up later as well. We find here that Samson was quite the riddler. And so with that, I thought I'd give you a riddle. If you aim to give us a shot, we'll riddle you. What are we? Now, if any of you want to put down in the comments what it is, but however, I'm not looking for the obvious answer. I'm looking for the right, wrong answer. And that'll get you a Starbucks gift card this Sunday in church if you come up with it. And this Philistine woman here gets called a heifer. You plowed with my heifer. And they figure out the riddle based on what she said. But the interesting thing is, and how this ties into the last chapter, is nobody would know the answer to this riddle because it's referring to him killing a lion, which nobody knows. So he knows not to trust her. But notice that verse down there, it says he used her as his friend. Chapter 15 just starts chaos. He goes to go in unto his wife, brings I don't know, and so makes him mad, gets 300 foxes, ties them together, burns down everything. And we find throughout this chapter his revenge is personal, not from God through here, but hey, still good stuff to read, right? And then we see there that he judged Israel for 20 years. Some more important stuff coming up in Samson's life in the next day or two. Looking forward to that. I hope you have a good Tuesday, and we'll catch you later.